Thank you to my ancestors, my guides, divine helpers for showing up tonight for me and Virgo. All right, so what is it that Virgo needs to know at this time? Holy Spirit, show us clearly through these cards. Thank you for my true guides for showing up, and so it is. Hey y'all, my name is the Oracle G, better known as a Yoka.
Name's Miss T.
And that's the bonus baby in the background.
I'm not a baby.
He's not a baby.
I'm a boy.
He's a boy. Okay. But however, Virgo, I wanted to do what your ancestors wanted you to know. Full card spread, okay? Now, use discernment. Take what you need, leave what you don't need, and don't force the message to fit, okay? If you ain't with it, simply skip it. And if you are triggered, face your mirror, not my comment section. All right, Bo.
Quiet down.
All right, so card number 1, the ancestral message. Ooh. The wild card is what flew out, but I don't know which way it landed. So let's do it again. What's the ancestral message?
Do it have Daddy's phone number? No.
3 of Swords upright, okay? The ancestral lesson. This is what you must learn or heal or release, right? And so this is kind of highlighting the generational wounds, okay? The karmic patterns, or the shadows they want you to face, okay? So you can rise higher. 8 of Wands in the reverse position. The gift of the ancestors. So what they placed in your hands already, Virgo. This is covering your spiritual inheritance. You know, because you've been given strength, talent, protection, divine favor that runs through your bloodline.
What's that for?
Page of Cups reverse. And the ancestral path forward. So how to honor their guidance and move ahead. This is your action step. The Death card in the upright position. Okay.
Why is the death card means? What the death card means?
You'll hear what it means in a second. Alright, so the 3 of Swords coming out in the upright, right? So this speaks about heartbreak and grief. And as we can see, it's like, Virgo, you may have definitely experienced a lot of that, okay? What I just heard is, it ain't over. It ain't over. And so what they want you to do is to acknowledge the pain. 3:30 on the timer.
Oh my God.
They want you to acknowledge it because that's been carried through your bloodline. Don't hide it. We name it and we sit with it. What is that pain that's running through the bloodline? The Queen of Swords in the reverse position. Clarify this. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. 404 on a timer, y'all. So this is powerful, Virgo. And so we know the Queen of Swords, when she's in a reverse, this is someone who's bitter or who's cold or who's harsh, right? And so what I'm seeing here is that in the feminine line of your family, they may have carried wounds of being silenced or dismissed or forced to be hard and unfeeling for survival, okay? And so instead of being soft, there was this guardedness, you know, a sharp tongue, and protection through walls. Like your feminine line is like they may be this, okay, but they became this, right, through heartbreak and grief, and that's what you carry in your bloodline, okay. It echoes unhealed grief that turns into criticism, resentment, or some type of emotional distance. And so with it clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position, Virgo, this shows a pattern, okay. This is like something that doesn't move. It's like stagnation, avoidance, or something here, okay. It's like the pain hasn't been worked through. It's stuck. It just keeps repeating itself after generation after generation after generation. Okay? It's going through the different generations through the bloodline. So what the focus has been for the feminine is literally work, duty, survival. Okay? Work, duty, survival. But when it comes to emotional labor and healing, that part was neglected. All right, leaving things half done in the spirit realm, right? Because the feminine energy in your family only could focus on what? Survival. Okay, it's like the bloodline learned how to keep working, but not how to keep softening. And that's really, really hard for Virgo. I know, because I'm a Virgo too. And so the wound is harshness as protection and stagnation and healing. And so you don't have to be that way. Spirit is saying, hey, you can soften. You can be in your feminine energy, okay? What is this? The soft girl era, right? But your ancestors may have used their intellect. What I just also heard was logic, coldness, or guarded speech to survive. But the problem is it blocked out the intimacy, the trust, the emotional flow, right? And so the pain repeats. And people being cut off emotionally, overcritical, or unable to carry healing work all the way through. And so what they're asking you, Virgo, is to break the cycle of silence, like to really speak your truth. And if you notice over a few readings that I have done, that's what it's been about. Virgo no longer silencing themselves, right? And you got to transform all of that into wisdom, right? Don't allow grief to turn to bitterness. And so where they stopped, you must finish. You have to do the work of emotional integration, and it's not just for survival. And so you've been given this gift of discernment, but now you must add softness. Wow, Virgo. So this is a channel message. We harden our hearts because the world gave us no choice. But you, child, you have the freedom we didn't. Do not inherit our bitterness, but finish the healing where we stopped. And let the truth be firm, but let it be loving. Our pain was survival, and your task is liberation. So the whole time, Virgo, this is what we've been working through and working towards liberation. Okay, so with the Eight of Wands coming in the reverse, this is the ancestral lesson, right? And so we know that the Eight of Wands speaks about delays, miscommunication, being impatient or rushing, right? And so what you need to learn is to slow the energy. So your ancestors are asking you not to be pulled into the family pattern of acting fast, okay? It's like you could act fast, explain later. 9/11, that's a 911 situation. Finish things, speak clearly, and let time it unfold. Okay, so use your organization skills to create space for like clear messages before you act. All right, check in with your alignment first before you act. Okay. Wow, slow the energy. And the gift of the ancestors, with the Page of Cups coming in the reverse position, this is, so how is it a gift, right? Because it's reverse. Your bloodline has given you like this rich inner life, right? And this ability to receive like subtle guidance, okay? So I gotta stay tuned.